Welcome back. Another episode of Projects and Politics with my boy Josh Gray.
Happy to be here, man. You know,
Appreciate it.
God, and shout out Projects and Politics for the support, man. For real.
Off top. First question: who is Josh Gray?
Josh Gray. I'm born and raised Evanston, Illinois. That's northwest suburb of Chicago. I moved to LA 2015, shortly after finishing up college. I'm an engineer and a producer and songwriter, artist on the side. Not so much on the artistry as I used to be when I first got out here, but you know, definitely still got that in me. I'm a pretty chill guy, you know, easygoing. I feel like I'm a genuine person. I feel like I'm a cool person. Talented, obviously. I feel like I'm, just overall just positive too. I feel like I'm just have a very positive outlook most of the time on life. But yeah, I also say just a creative, just, you know, dedicated, motivated individual for sure. I just want to do right by like my people and stuff like that, like family oriented. So yeah.
Off top. You've been in LA for almost a decade now. Do you feel like you've settled in, or you're still getting used to things in the city?
I say, you know, I'm settled in. You know, I say I'm settled in, but there's still some, you know, LA has so much to offer. You know, it's a beautiful city. It's just, the vibes is just, the opportunity and the vibes is just, you know, abundant. So I feel like, you know, I feel like I'm still barely scratching the surface of like what's to come. Just, you know, in music and just life in general, just what's to experience and the people and the networking and all that. But like the first 3 years I was out here, I feel like that was like my settling in period. Like I still felt like I was so new, even like within my third and fourth year out here. I was like, dang, I feel like I still just got here. But like now I'm approaching 8 years. I'm like, okay, I've been here. You know, a lot of my friends are natives, like real LA natives. So I was very fortunate to be tapped in from the jump with, you know, real ones. And that's helped just me move the right way. I think, what was I about to say? Yeah, like I haven't hung out with people I grew up with in years. For real, you know, they'll come visit here and there. So I feel like I'm settled in. Like LA's my second home. You know, it's like my second chapter of life, or third, or whatever you call it. But it's definitely like a whole second life that I feel like I've lived. You feel me? Just because I have all new friends and just a whole different situation that I was in when I was in college and when I was in high school and middle school and all that stuff, growing up and all that.
What would you say your mindset? What was your mindset when you decided to make the move?
My mindset was to be the biggest artist that ever lived. I was really out here to pursue the dream, being a recording artist, and you know, all the stuff that comes with that, the fame and the, you know, the accolades and all that, touring and all that. Like I was very, very on that path and one track minded. I made beats too, but I wasn't really honed in on it like that. And I had engineered a little bit, but I never thought about being an engineer, like and mixing records and stuff like that, necessarily for others. And that's kind of what it's evolved into. So, but yeah, my mindset was shit to be the biggest, you know. You know, like all the ones that came before me, like I really came out here like pushing that tough, you know. And shit, I got into a situation, the studio that I've been working out of, and it's been, shout out to my sister for plugging me with my mentor that plugged me with a situation that I'm still taking advantage of today. So yeah, but definitely to be the biggest, you know. Still want to be the biggest, but maybe not the biggest artist, like maybe the biggest producer, engineer, you know what I'm saying? I just want to get this, want to make hits and you know, get notoriety from that and make a living. You know, I'm able to support my family and stuff off my creativity and my passion and stuff like that.
Yeah. Out of all the things you've learned so far through this experience, what would you say stands out the most?
Stands out. Few things, man. Seeing my homie manage an artist and take them from pretty much nothing to fucking the biggest artist in LA. That was a crazy thing to witness, just, you know, and just to see it manifested, that was crazy. Like, cause I definitely remember kicking it with bro and he telling me like I'm gonna be the mogul of LA and I'm gonna, you know, all his visions and stuff, and just to bring it to life, like to see somebody do that, like that's inspiring. And it's crazy because like I never, you know, I always expected. It's like in a weird way you expect to be in the situations you end up in because like that's what you're working toward. But when it happens, it's still like, dang, like, you know, I'm really affiliated and I really know people that's, you know, rise upcoming or famous or whatever the case may be, and that really like before they even got there type of thing. Also, just being on that Netflix show Rhythm and Flow, that was cool, you know. Besides the way they edited this stuff. But that was cool to like get some props from Cardi B, which they didn't show. But and also just getting my production played on radio, LA radio. So now I've been featured on LA radio 92.3 and Power 106. You know, one as an artist and one as a producer. So it's like,
that's dope.
Yeah, definitely dope. And just looking forward to doing that some more, like getting more spins and, you know, getting that stuff out there for sure.
Definitely. Being in a new city, how did you go about building relationships within the music business?
Me, I've always been kind of like a people pleaser, so it's like I'm a super nice guy. So like when you meet me, it's like I'm automatically, you in the music stuff, like I'm automatically trying to like, I was really trying to work with everybody. I didn't know nobody, so I was trying to work with everybody, and like I was very open to that. My nigga Vic, he bridged the gap a lot for me, like got me acclimated to the culture, LA, and the people, and just met a lot of people through bro that I still have relationships with now. And then, you know, all that stuff kind of branched off. So the people I met through bro, like, you know, I have solid relationships with even you. And just building off those relationships and continuing to branch off, you know, off of the like solid foundations.
Right.
You feel me? So I came out here really trying to just work with everybody, you know, and just to get my name out there and to build relationships. So I always kind of go about it like genuinely and organically, you know. I probably say a little early on too, I was definitely like caught up a little bit in like, you know, trying to work with people that's popular, like on the internet and stuff like that. But now it's really just trying to just mess with people that mess with me and people that's paying, obviously, like those priority. I don't care if you got 2 plays or 2,000, like you paying, like shit.
I'm fucking with you.
Yeah, for real, for real.
So,
and if you respect my craft, like it goes a long way for sure. Like, you know, you gonna get some love from me, like always. You know, always show love. I feel like that's just how I've been able to stay blessed, because I done shared the blessings and just come back. You feel me?